Hey everybody, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. So when I turned on the game, this is the first set of recording. It'll actually be a little late today compared to when I normally like it to go out at noon, at least on YouTube. And then I don't know how long it takes for that to convert to BitSoup. But anyway, I noticed when I opened up the file that there are 0 deaths, so like I thought to begin with, if you have a fairy that doesn't count as a death, which is convenient. So I'm unbesmirched. But now we're out of fairies, so we'll see how that goes. I also feel bad about the last couple of episodes, because I think it turns out, I think this is what it is that the sound requirements are different from like this, and say a different system like the Switch, like for what I was recording for Mario Maker. So I think the volume for this is going to be a lot lower than it normally would have been. Well, yeah, it is lower for the audio commentary, that is. So I was a little too quiet, so basically from now on I'm just going to have to test it every time I switch the system that I'm recording from. So that's just how it goes. Live and learn. That's why I wanted to do a game like this first, because it's like, everybody's seen it, so I won't let you live if you've hurt me. Anyway, this and Mario 64 are good, like, things to start off with, because they're very familiar, so feels like it's been an age since I actually played that. Like, these are supposed to end at roughly the same times, but, well, like I was saying during that series, I should have just done like 2 episodes of this, or 2 episodes of that game a week, or just had like 15-minute episodes, because that ended much sooner than this one. Because I knew it was a shorter game, I just didn't realize how much shorter. I mean, to be fair, if you were to just speed through, if you were to 100% that game, but not try to get everything that you could in this one, just run through it as quickly as you can, maybe it would be a little more even. But, that'd be weird. So now we're here in the Fire Temple, we're getting keys, we're listening to Islamic chanting, or maybe that's just singing. The distortion makes it a little hard to tell. Anyway. We have a nice little shortcut. I think you can actually just go straight to the top, you don't have to do. Oh well. Oh, the tornado sirens are going off because it's Wednesday at 12. Oh! That was unexpected. I don't think we can jump on this block. No, we can't. We're just gonna have to go up again and drop down to it. Oh well. Yep. And we missed it again. Oh well. Let's practice our spin attacks. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, so you could see that the spin attack was staying in place. Maybe that's what I was thinking of when I was talking about in the last dungeon. Yeah. I guess the nice thing is, well, for Mario 64 earlier, one of these the Dire Dire Docks song got copyrighted. I mean, they didn't like block the thing, they just made it so that it couldn't be monetized. Not that it matters to me because I don't monetize, but it's still like, it's still kind of, it feels awkward for that to happen. So basically, but I don't think that's what happened in this dungeon, because I don't think this song is copywritten, because it's like well, I don't think. Deedle. Oop. Oh, can we make it? Yeah, of course we can. Wait. Hope I don't mess up this room. I might not be concentrating enough. So I might forget to pick up like a key or something before. Well, ooh, that wasn't as close. Because when I mess up in this dungeon, this is usually where I forget something. Like talk to one of these Gorons. So the other thing is, I'm recording this in the morning now, because you'd think the night would be cooler, but that's actually when all of the heated molecules just gather together, like they aren't gone yet. But by the time the morning hit, well, I said I was recording this in the morning, technically it's 12. I guess what I mean is when I got out of bed more recently, because it's so hot that I can't really get to bed very soon. Ooh. So I pretty much have to go to bed late. But in any case, apparently the room doesn't start heating up until around maybe 4-ish. Unless, of course, it's just been cooler for the past couple of days compared to, like, last week or so. You know, when I started putting this together. So the point is, I used to think that I should record at night. Now I'm thinking I should just try to record in the morning. And then just stay downstairs until, like, 2 o'clock. And then, like, you know, work on art stuff. If the, you know, best opportunity to do this is going to be in the morning, or at least earlier in the day. I was actually genuinely surprised by how late it was, because, well, normally the sun just wakes me up, you know, especially when it comes up earlier, like around 6 or something. So I figured, oh, that's when it would start to subconsciously wake me up, and then by 8, maybe 9, I'd just be ready to go. But on the other hand, if you spend a lot of days going to bed later, then your body just accumulates to that. And you can even stand to sleep with all the sunlight. So that's a very interesting What? Is that something that's supposed to happen? I don't know what that was about. But anyway, that's an interesting subversion of my expectations, because I was expecting to go to bed early in the summer because out of necessity, because, you know, the sun gets up earlier and then it wakes you up and then you can't get as much sleep, so you just so that's the time where you go to bed to actually get sleep, compared to the winter where it stays dark so late that it's easy to stay up late because you know you're going to be able to sleep through a lot more of the morning because it's going to be darker. But it seems like it's actually the opposite, because now you know, you can actually go to bed at an earlier hour without it being overhot. I think overhot would actually technically work. It just isn't the common usage of how you would say something like that. It's over hot. Yeah, it's kind of an older way of saying that, but I think it's still valid. What's up? That's great. The special crop. Can you hookshot this? They look roughly the same. Wait, what happens if we go with the shield? Oh, you still just go up. Anyway, it looks like the same. There shouldn't be. It's obviously isn't quite the same texture, but it looks like it shouldn't be too different from the one that you can get up in the room with the ascending. Well, basically the volcano that suits the block up, because they're both, you know, metallic chains. So it shouldn't make a difference, but it does. It's like the ones in that room are like more rubbery or something. Oops. I guess that works. Well, let's put arrows back. Although we'll probably need bombs before we'll need those. To be fair, in this dungeon. I thought he'd talk about the Goron special crop, but maybe one of them already mentioned something like that. Ooh, that one was close. Is he referring to this? I still don't think I have the Scarecrow song. I guess we can get that when we go to Lake Hylia right after this location. I wonder if, let's see, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, oh, I guess 10 more minutes left of this episode. I wonder if we, we'll be able to finish this dungeon in that time, or not. 10 minutes, let's see. What can you do in 5 minutes? And then what can you do with 2 of those 5 minutes? And that's to determine what we can do in 10 minutes. This should be the big room, I believe, right? Yeah. Now this looks like a temple. Look. It surely does look like a temple. Yep. Oh. All that extra range. Oh good, we have enough keys. May as well do that later. This is an example of one of those things where you know it isn't going to be straightforward, so you might guess it correctly, just knowing that, what's something that gives you just enough time where you don't have to go all the way around, but it's not short enough where you can go straight to it, so you kind of figure out it's something in between that. Oh, wait a second. I said use the Goron special crop first and then pick it up. Maybe I should have sewn off the floppy door. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Whatever. That's one of the creepiest laughs. Yep. Hey. Oh, that's step. Oy. For whatever reason, he changed his colors. Oh, we need some more Goron special crop. I wonder why I'm so low on those. Guess there's no point in hitting that. Gotta save our bombs. Don't want to run out. So you may as well use resources that aren't consumed. I don't think we're going to be able to do this in one episode. That's okay, I guess. Is Link going to be turned around, or is he going to go straight back to being forward? I guess he was turned around. Like, I mean, that's what makes sense, but you think maybe after going through the... that's just an animation, but it isn't actually him turning around. But, you know, obviously they thought about that. Maybe they don't need to think about that. Maybe they do just... when they do an animation like that, they do actually just turn Link's model around, so it isn't even something they need to have foresight with, just based on how they originally programmed it, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna get you with the hammer. Oh. I guess... I think those can give you trouble, even if you're down low enough. Or even if you're down low. Too slow? Yep. If you dare to take a bite. Do we have it? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah? Yes, it does. Let's see, how does this go again? Whoop. Thought I was facing the other way. But that's okay. In Uruguay. Let's just be gay. And happy. Ah, yes, that area. I already have the gold scale. Yeah, that's right, I did that. And it was a lot easier than expected. Well, kind of. Wondering if I should just call it quits here so that there's, you know, we actually get more of the dungeon. Let's see, how do I want to say that exactly? This is the wrong door, I believe. I guess we just want to go to the one on the top. There's no need to go down here. And this is on the direction of the door. Maybe we can finish. No, wait a second. We don't go straight to Dodongo here. This is the room, but we don't fight him straight away. Unfortunately. Ah. Yep. So I guess we're gonna see what's behind this column in the next episode. See you guys then.